We're going to wrap the annuities into one big package with this retirement problem. We're going to start off by saying how much money we think we need to live on and what kind of payments we need after we retire. That will tell us how much money we need in order to retire, and then after we know how much money we need to have at the time of our retirement, we'll have a better idea of what kind of payments we need to make each month in order to have that amount of money. So we have a problem here. Two people have decided to establish an ordinary annuity for retirement. Ordinary again means the payments are at the end of the period. They're currently 30 years old. They want to retire by the time they're 65 and can assume an average life expectancy of 80 years. They estimate they will need to be able to withdraw quarterly payments of $5,000 out of their account for the duration of retirement. They find an annuity that earns 2.7% compounded quarterly. So starting off with our values, we know that our number of periods for retirement, again, we're starting to figure out how much we need in the account when we retire. So during retirement, we're looking at 80 minus 65, which would be 15 years, and quarterly would be 4 times a year, so that's 60 periods. Interest per period, that would be 2.7% divided by 4 times a year. That comes out to 0.675. Present value, well, that's what we're trying to figure out. The payment, we're expecting payments of $5,000, and when we turn 80, we're expecting to have no money left. So let's punch that into our calculator. I've already got the 60.675. Present value is what we don't know, so I'll go up to that. Payments 5,000, future value 0. So I'll hit alpha, enter, and it looks like I need $246,011.10. $246,011.10. This is how much we need to have in the bank at the end of the period. So this will be our present value, and this will also be how much we need at the onset of retirement. So let's now look at what we need to do in order to have that money. Looking at our saving years, our working years, currently 30. We're going to work until we're 65, so that's 35 years. So again, our number of periods will be not 34, but 35 times 4 a year, and that gives us 140. The interest rate per period is still the same, 0.675. Our present value, we're starting out with nothing in the bank. Our future value, the amount we need at the end, is $246,011.10. And then we'll figure out what our payment is. So I've got my numbers entered in, and we'll hit alpha, enter. And it looks like I need to make payments of $1,061.30. So that will be my payments. And that will also be the quarterly payment we need in the final answer. Now, one thing I will point out, because I made this mistake, this is my second time doing this video. When I looked down, I realized that I had my calculator on begin, because the last time I used this calculator I was doing an annuity due where the payments are at the beginning of the period. Make sure to double check when you're doing these. You want to make sure you're on payment at the end. Let me know if you got more questions.